yours truly. Marvellous. Hello, welcome to a very special free time at the circus.
Yes, we're hoping to show you how to go about doing your own circus for the Christmas holidays.
Every good circus has to have a good clown. We've got loads of good clowns here, so we'll find out how they managed to make themselves look like clowns. Danny, you've got a good costume. How did you do those trousers standing out like that? That's good.
Well, two coat hangers, and you straighten them out, and you can ask your mum or your dad to help you. And then you just thread it for a little while, right there.
They look very effective. And what about the baldy bit, the bald head?
Well, you get your mum's tape and measure, and measure all round there, and then split it up to 6 parts, and then sew them together, so they're like a cap. Then you get strips of felt and just cut them so like that.
For a bit of hair, a fringe.
And they're all wearing something ruffs. How do you make the ruffs, Sharon?
Well, you get a piece of felt, and you cut out a circle, then you cut out another circle so it goes round the neck, then you hem it and put elastic through it.
Terrific. And what about all these spots and things? Did you have to use any special dye for that?
Yeah, only a little bit of dye and put in water and paint and just paint it.
Hold it before we go
this?
any further. Now look, we're not having a reindeer here, are we, Trudy?
No, we don't want a reindeer.
No,
do we want a reindeer?
no, we're not
don't
having...
want
No animals in this circus. No performing animals, right? Reindeer, out.
Out he goes.
Out.
I bet you can't walk along and do that.
I can, look.
The best clowns, of course, always have custard pies. And if you've ever wondered what's gone into it, Chris and Danny are here to show us how they make theirs. So what are you doing here, Chris?
Well, this isn't exactly custard, it's
No.
potato. You put some instant mash into a large bowl, then you add boiling water.
You've got to be very careful with the hot water, because if you spill it on your hands, you'll scald your hands.
Yes. So what do you do now?
All the water, you put 300 millilitres or half a pint. And then, with the water, you can add food colouring, or if you don't want to, you can put it straight onto a plate, like that.
Right, wait for it to cool, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes. Got to be careful, right, to use a paper plate, because if you use a china plate, it'll smash in somebody's face.
Goodness sake, I didn't just... Oh, my God, there he is again. Anyway, how do you decorate it?
Well, you use artificial cream, like that, and you can put it on just around the edges and in the middle.
Because it's important not to use shaving foam or anything like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that can sting your eyes.
Or you can just completely cover it and just make a mess.
It's a real gooey mess. So whose face is going to receive this? Have you decided yet?
Yeah, mix.
Oh, good.
At home, you might think that unicycling's easy, but it isn't. Believe me, it isn't easy. Sorry, Joe. And Joe, who I've just clobbered there, is an expert. To him, it is easy. How do you get up on the unicycle, Joe?
You get the right pedal, about there, not too high, not too low.
Yeah.
You sit on the saddle,
Yeah.
get your right foot, put
Right.
it on the pedal,
Yeah.
and press down. Get your other foot on the left pedal back to the safety position where the pedals are horizontal,
Yeah.
and then start going along
Along.
the railing.
Oh. I find it very difficult, actually, Joe. But how long have you been doing it?
3 years.
And does it take 3 years to get good, or do some people?
No. Well,
How-
some people learn in about half an hour, fastest, and some people learn very slow up to about half a year.
And how much are unicycles?
They're about, for that size, it's about £45,
And a bit less for your size, which is a
Yeah.
bit smaller.
maybe 35.
And who are your favourite unicyclists, Joe?
My favourite is Sam Abrahams. He taught me.
Now, you've got an act that you're rehearsing at the moment with your friends, aren't you? Let's have a look at a bit of your act.
Okay.
So here's Joe and his mates doing a bit of unicycling. Backward stuff, Joe. Very clever.
Oh.
Whoops. Brilliant. And that's how you get off. Well done, that really is. Oh no, on your bike. Oh.
course, no circus would be complete without acrobats, and ours come from the Leatherhead Gymnastics Club. Woo. Great to see you warming up. How long have you been doing it, Kim?
5 years.
5 years. And Sharon, how many hours a week do you have to put in?
13.
How many evenings is that?
4.
It's a lot of work, isn't it? What's the most difficult thing you found to do, Kim?
A backflip.
Can you demonstrate that for us, Sharon? Woo! That was lovely. Obviously.
Try now.
Oh, no way. I couldn't do it. But obviously you can't do that in your front room. So
No,
what
it's
do you...
dangerous. You have to write into the British Amateur Gymnastics Association.
We put the address of the BAGA and everything else on today's programme in a data sheet that you can get by writing to us.
Backstage of the Big Top, Belinda is making up Trina's clown face here. What sort of clown face are you making, Belinda?
Oh, I'm giving her a white clown face.
And what is that all about, the white-faced clown?
Well, it's the boss, and it's also from the Pirot in the 17th century.
So he's the sort of leader clown, is he?
Yes.
He organises the other ones.
Yeah.
What other faces are there, Trina?
Grotesque in character.
Very difficult, Belinda, isn't it, when someone's talking? I think you've just given her red too. Grotesque? What does that mean? What sort of face is that?
Well, it's kind of one that exaggerates a bit.
Very exaggerated. And the other one is character. What's that like?
It's kind of like a normal face, but it's made more bolder, like Laurel and Hardy or people like that.
Yes. Now, you've got your face on an eggshell, and all clowns' faces are put on eggshells. Why?
So that no one else can copy it, so it's kind of like your own clown face.
Very good, some very good stilt walking here from Kath and friends. How long have you been stilt walking, Kath?
3 years.
I think the obvious thing to ask, first of all, way up there as you are, is how safely you can fall.
You must always fall on your hands and knees. And the most important thing to remember is don't fall backwards. If you feel as though you're falling backwards, you must twist around so you do fall on your hands and knees.
All right, Sophie, will you show us how you fall safely? There you are. And that really doesn't hurt too much, even from your height, huh? Except that you've got nice knee pads if you're right up there. I thought I told that reindeer he had to leave. He's hopeless, honestly. He's always walking around here. How do you start?
Well, there are 3 kinds of stilts. The play stilts, the block stilts like Sophie's, and our stilts. The block stilts, called block stilts because they have blocks on the bottom.
Yeah.
These are Chinese stilts, ones without the blocks.
And you're sort of bound into those,
Yes.
tied into those. So the first ones that you should really try on are the ones
Play stilts.
the play stilts. Show us. Come over here, Lisa and Trevor, and we'll show everyone how you make these, as these are the first ones that you start stilt walking on.
Yeah.
Start us off, Trevor.
Well, you need 2 pieces of wood, which are roughly 1.5 metres in length. You need 2 blocks, which are 50 by 70 by 100 millimetres. You need 4 bolts, washers and wing nuts.
And then how do you put all that together?
Well, first you put the blocks at the height which you first want them to be.
Yeah.
You lightly tap a nail in, and then you move the block up and do the same again, and then you can drill the holes.
Smashing. What about decoration then, Lisa?
You can either paint them like Trevor has done, or you can put tape on them like I have done. If you paint them, you must be careful that you don't put them on the
the platforms, otherwise your foot will slip.
I can see that. How much are they going to cost to make?
They cost roughly around £3 to £4 for a set like this.
That's not a bad thing to make for Christmas then, is it?
No, it's a good Christmas present.
What a
Great
good
idea
idea.
for Christmas.
Yeah, thanks very much for showing us how to make them. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, quick, take that! Oh.
Are we going to do another song?
Oh, don't say that.
No, look what she's done.
Oh, Pelly.
Oh, no, not that reindeer again. Look, I've told you 50 times we're having no performing animals on this circus.
Performing animals? Why not?
Jim and Steve.
You cared.
Jim and Steve from CVTV.
Yes.
This is Friday. This is Freetime. Freetime, not CVTV. What are you doing here? What are you doing dressed as a reindeer?
Ah, it was the roar of the grease paint, Mick. The smell of the crowd. It's in our blood. We're keen.
You can't do it. I'm sorry, we're not having you. It's no good. I'll tell you what, though. You can be an audience. Will you be an audience?
An audience? We'll be a great audience. Come on, Mickey!
Ray!
Come on, Mickey!
Ray!
Let's get out there.
Okay,
What you
an
gonna
audience.
do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Who's Tommy Jacket?
I've been looking all over the place for Mick and I just can't find him or get him, so you'll have to have it.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Freetime Circus. Will you give a big welcome to our first act? They're called the Valdays. The Valdays. Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, now we welcome, please, the Freetime Circus Parade. Music by the Wilton and District Youth Band over there. Yes! And first, we have the marching of the Studio One Majorettes. Here they are. welcome now the Crackers. The Crackers. Ladies and gentlemen, the Crackers! The Crackers! And now for your delight, the Canal Club Crazies!